was good. So, real quick, just I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it, but I did watch the DC Legends of Tomorrow or Heroes of Tomorrow, whatever they call that show. I watched a new one. Um, they called it White Knight or whatever. Um, it's episode 4. Let's put it that way. Episode 4. I watched it because my cable is Hulu. I don't have normal cable. I have Hulu. So I watch it when it updates. Um, it's a good thing we have Arrow. It's a good thing we have the Flash because I don't think I think he bit off more than he could chew. Like I think the guy, I mean, with good intentions, like he had good intentions, but I mean, we got to what 3 episodes and he killed one of the characters off. Hawkeye, he killed him off. Within 3 episodes, he's gone. And I'm like, why did you get this big cast? And within 3 episodes, you killed one of the characters off without even trying. Then now the like I'm watching this episode. It's only 4 deep. Only 4 deep. The first episode was a 2-parter. And on episode 4 now we're into another 2-parter episode. And it's not like, oh, it's White Knight Part 1, then White Knight Part 2. No, it's the to be continued episode without saying to be continued. And I feel like this guy definitely bit off more than he can chew. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying that it does feel like the guy bit off more than he can chew. And I get writing for multiple characters in itself is a task. But if that's the case, then shouldn't you have multiple writers? Because I mean, you got Sarah, they call her White Canary. You got White Canary, Hawk Girl, Snark, or Captain Cold, or whatever the fuck they call him. You got the Heat guy. You got Firestarter or Firestorm. And that's 2 characters in one. Then you got the Captain, and you got Palmer, the Ray Palmer, the Captain Atom. And I think that's it, because like I said, they totally killed off the Hawk guy. They killed him off after 3 episodes. So you got all these characters to write for in one episode. And like I said, that is a good idea. Great idea. Just a little bit more than you could chew. And with the fact that your show can only run up to an hour, what was the plan? You see what I'm saying? And I know I'm like the biggest advocate for like doubting shows, but the show is supposed to be based off of the idea of stopping the immortal Vandal Savage. 4 episodes I've seen Vandal maybe once an episode. I don't think we even saw him this episode, so 3 times. I don't know what kind of show makes the main bad guy not be seen. I know they did that with Flash, but even that got really, really stank really, really fast. I mean, Zoom's the main bad guy for season 2, and we haven't even seen him at all, except for like little hits like here and there. and that's pretty fucking stink. And it really made this season of Flash seem so much more drawn out than it ought to be. And like I said, that is my opinion. You can have a different one. It's up to you. I'm not saying that DC Legends of Tomorrow or Heroes of Tomorrow, whatever it's called, is a bad show by any stretch of the imagination. I just really feel like at points and times in the show, no matter what episode you're watching, it really does feel like the guy bit off a little bit more than he can chew. And I think the guy was like, I really want to save these characters. They're really good characters, and I don't want to see them just vanish into, fade to black. I want them to stick around. And instead of, maybe writing them here and there, that they just took the one characters that they felt like everybody liked, but they're not getting enough airtime on their respectable shows, whether it be Arrow or The Flash, and created a whole show just for these characters. Granted, come on, the Atom was on Arrow, White Canary Arrow, Captain Cold or whatever the fuck, Snark, and the other guy Flash. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure Firestarter was on Flash. Or Firestorm as a Flash character. I mean, they took characters from each show, but the characters that had the least amount of airtime, they combined them into one show. You see what I'm saying? So, it seems like they just kind of were like, let's make these characters have their own show. And then you have Hawkgirl. She was on The Flash. So, when you take all that in, you're like, okay, we're giving the characters who get very little airtime, and we're going to give them their own show. But you still gotta have a good script. Maybe this show will do like Supergirl and be stank at the beginning and just really questionable, but then all of a sudden it just bam hits. Like they'll have that one moment and then it just turns it around automatically. I mean, it is on the right network. It is, after all, it's on the CW right network. So, let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you liked the episode, if you hated the episode. What'd you think? Sorry I'm not more hype about it. But like I said, I watched the episode and I just happen to think the guy bit off more than he could chew. And I mean, we're only 4 episodes into this season and it's already turned out that the pilot episode was a 2-parter. Episode 3 is a 1-parter. Episode 4 and 5 are a 2-parter already. So that's just my opinion. And this was supposed to be real quick, and it turned out to be longer. Sorry about that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you next video. Deuces.